In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, taking time for self-care can often feel like a luxury rather than a necessity. But scientific research tells a different story, one where self-care is not just beneficial, but essential for our well-being. Among the many forms of self-care, there's one simple yet profoundly effective action with roots in both psychology and physiology: the act of hugging. The power of a hug goes far beyond a fleeting moment of comfort. It is, in fact, a scientifically backed gesture that can have lasting effects on our mental and physical health. Let's delve into the science behind hugging and self-care and discover why these practices are more than just feel-good moments. They are investments in our overall health. When you wrap your arms around someone in a genuine embrace, your body initiates a series of remarkable responses. At the heart of this process is oxytocin, often called the love hormone or cuddle chemical. Oxytocin is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in social bonding, trust, and the reduction of stress. Studies have shown that both giving and receiving hugs can trigger the release of oxytocin, helping us to feel closer to others and more secure in our relationships. But the benefits of hugging don't stop at emotional comfort. Research from the University of North Carolina found that participants who engaged in warm, affectionate contact with their partners had lower blood pressure and reduced heart rates compared to those who did not. This suggests that hugs can help lower stress, which over time can protect the heart and overall cardiovascular health. Beyond the immediate physiological effects, hugs can also bolster the immune system. According to a study published in the journal Psychological Science, people who received more hugs were less likely to get sick when exposed to a common cold virus. The researchers concluded that hugging might serve as a form of social support, buffering us against the harmful effects of stress and reducing our susceptibility to illness. The benefits of hugging are not limited to adults. For children, physical affection plays a crucial role in healthy development. Studies in developmental psychology have shown that infants and young children who receive regular, loving touch grow up to be more emotionally resilient, have better social skills, and even demonstrate improved cognitive abilities. This underscores the importance of nurturing physical contact at every stage of life. Hugging is just one aspect of self-care, but it highlights a fundamental truth. Caring for our bodies and minds requires intentional actions that nurture both our inner and outer worlds. Self-care is often misunderstood as self-indulgence, but in reality it is about restoring balance, reducing stress, and building resilience. One scientifically proven method of self-care is mindfulness meditation. Research conducted at Harvard Medical School has shown that mindfulness practices can lead to measurable changes in brain regions associated with memory, empathy, and stress regulation. Even just a few minutes a day of mindful breathing or meditation can lower cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress, and enhance overall emotional regulation. Another critical element of self-care is physical activity. Exercise is not only good for the body, but also for the mind. The endorphins released during physical activity act as natural mood boosters, helping to alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, regular exercise can improve sleep, sharpen thinking, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Sleep itself is a cornerstone of self-care, often overlooked yet vital for our well-being. The National Institutes of Health reports that adequate sleep is essential for cognitive function, emotional regulation, and physical health. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, can impair judgment, weaken the immune system, and increase the risk of chronic conditions such as diabetes and heart disease. Prioritizing restful sleep is a foundational act of self-care with far-reaching benefits. Nutrition also plays a key role in self-care. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, supports both physical and mental health. Research has shown that certain nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids, can improve mood and cognitive function. Meanwhile, Limiting processed foods and added sugars can help stabilize energy levels and reduce mood swings. Social connection is another pillar of self-care, and it ties back to the power of hugging. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful relationships contribute to our sense of belonging and purpose. Studies have found that strong social support networks can reduce the risk of mental health issues, boost immune function, and even increase longevity. While technology has made it easier to stay connected, nothing can replace the warmth of a real, physical embrace. A hug can convey empathy, understanding, and solidarity in a way that words sometimes cannot. It's a reminder that we are not alone, and that human touch is a fundamental need. Of course, self-care looks different for everyone. What matters most is finding practices that resonate with you and fit into your lifestyle. For some, it might be taking a walk in nature, journaling, or engaging in creative activities. For others, it could be setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, or seeking professional support when needed. The key is to prioritize your well-being in a way that feels authentic and sustainable. In summary, the science is clear. Hugging and self-care are not just nice-to-haves, they are must-haves for a healthy, fulfilling life. The simple act of a hug can lower stress, boost immunity, and strengthen bonds with those we care about. Broader self-care practices, rooted in scientific evidence, can enhance mental clarity, emotional stability, and physical health. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed or disconnected, remember the power of a hug, a small gesture with big benefits. And remember that self-care is not selfish. It is an essential part of thriving in today's world. By taking care of yourself, you are better equipped to care for others and to meet life's challenges with resilience and grace. Embrace the science, embrace yourself, and whenever possible, embrace those around you. Your mind and body will thank you. Professor Rajiv Gupta is a medically qualified doctor and has studied the intricate physiology of mind and how emotions work. His organization offers personalized coaching designed to strengthen your emotional resilience by developing your emotional intelligence. Through practical strategies and empathetic guidance, they help you identify and understand your emotions, manage stress, and communicate more effectively. By learning to recognize emotional triggers and respond thoughtfully, you build greater self-awareness and confidence. Dr. Gupta's team from Emotional Intelligence Organization offers coaching approach that empowers you to navigate setbacks with composure, foster healthier relationships, and create lasting positive change in both your personal and professional life.